Yep.
Look at that lead Tom Kinch has, though. He's got a 10 CS lead over that Tryndamere. Tryndamere just having such a hard time trying to get in there. Callista very low here. The exhaust comes down, and that's going to be first blood going over to Yuumi. Now Nautilus trying to get away. Some damage coming through. He tries to turn it around, but he's going to take some damage here. Too big of a red wave for them to do anything, and that will be first blood going over to the cat.
That's what happens when you don't respect the cat. See, it runs you down. They actually did. And Hecarim is down on the bot side as well.
Yeah, Hecarim's here now. All three going in. They try and land that slow. It doesn't connect, but the Misfortune's flow comes through. He hooks back in. 2v3. Misfortune down kind of low. We've got Echo in the area now too. Tryndamere teleports down. That's going to be Misfortune falling. Hecarim's going to go down. And Yuumi. It's a 3-for-0 trade in the bot lane, as it will be a major play for the side of the red team here.
Your lead, which is huge for the red team.
Huge for him. It makes up for the CS deficit that he's facing up on the top side. Oh, we see Syndra here taking a lot of damage now. Echo in the area, and he's going to lock up that kill on Syndra. That is 4 kills going over to the side of the red team within the last 60 seconds. In the game, they, like you said, they're about 500 up again now. Tryndamere was able to trade some of that back over. Oh, no. Here we go. Echo going to get some damage down. Misfortune trying to get away. She's going to fall Yuumi. The little kitty just trying to run away. The dive coming through. Echo uses his ult, and that's going to be the kill going over to Callista. Now it is a 1v4. Hecarim trying to make something happen, but he's going to fall here too.
I just love the aggressiveness of the red team. They misexecuted the play. They said, it's okay, we will try this again, and this time we would pull it off.
Just don't do it under turret, and they did it over in the jungle over by that side bush there, and they make a great play. The hook is going to connect with Syndra. The ult's going to come through from the Nautilus. The exhaust comes down, and that's going to be a kill going over to Callista. She now finds herself at 2 and 5 in the game. 5 assists, not kills, deaths. And there's going to be some extra turret plating going over to them as well. Working on that. Hecarim coming into the area, trying to stop it, but it will... Oh, it's still standing. Okay, now we've got to fight. Hecarim going to possibly die here. The ignite comes through. He could fall any second. That's going to be the kill going over to Misfortune and Syndra, as Callista and Nautilus will fall. Echo's going to fall as well. 2 kills going over to Misfortune.
Okay. They took the Herald this time. They moved bot lane, which was the right call.
Syndra finds herself in a bad position here. The ignite does come down, and that is going to be Syndra getting solo killed by LeBlanc. Split push on the top side. Syndra trying to match her. I don't know what Syndra's doing. She's dancing all around with that Baron buff in the jungle, not put it to use. Okay, there we go. We see the base turret starting to fall. Nice catch from Syndra. That's the ult. That's going to be the kill. Syndra is able to lock up the kill on LeBlanc. It's 4v5. She's got teleport. She's coming through. This could be the end of the game. Fight breaking out. The ultimate comes through, and that's going to be a huge ult for Misfortune. That's 2 more deaths going over to the side of blue team. Nautilus and Callista are the only ones alive. Nautilus will fall. Callista will fall. All 5 members from the side of the red team fall here, and the blue team is going to march on to victory and take the Nexus.
So Team No Name has to prove them wrong, I guess.
Really big draft gap by Lotus. Okay, so we do have some people that are rooting for Team No Name in here, but it looks like a majority of the folks are going to be for Lotus Esports. Well, everybody, sit down, grab a drink, grab something to eat. You're in for a heck of a game. Into this Galio.
The hook lands?
Yeah, hook lands on the Misfortune. They're trying to turn it around here. Poppy in the area now, going for the gank. Flash is coming out, trying to match. Thresh could be going down here. First blood could go over the side of Team No Name, and it's going to be Poppy that locks up the first blood. Teleport coming over from Galio. He's going to join the fight. Poppy running off to the side. Fortune get the damage and start going early. Exactly. All right, Graves here going in for the dive, and that's going to be Volibear falling to Graves. Camille taking a couple turret shots there, but she's going to be A-okay.
An excellent call from Graves, knowing that Poppy was on the bot side, that the Drake was gone, so he decided to cross map and dive this Graves with a Camille.
Now who's starting to really get stacked up. They've gotten the Rift Herald. Like, they're just in a great position. I love what I'm seeing come out of them. Thresh in a bad way, though. Gonna try and get out of there, and it's gonna be Vex locking down the kill on the Grave.
This Thresh is playing out of his mind, and they are re-engaging.
Teleport coming down from Volibear. Don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference. Poppy looking to almost die here. Nautilus is gonna fall. Volibear finds himself out of position. It's a 2-for-0 trade. Galio ult used. Chasing down Vex. It's gonna get caught out here. Camille is gonna survive. Who's gonna win that? Yes, it's gonna be Vex falling to the Camille. That will be a 3-for-0 trade. Misfortune trying to stay alive, but everybody collapsing in on her. Not much she can do. It's a 4-for-0 trade. Poppy is just barely going to walk away with her life, and that is Lotus Esports making that gold diff go to 6K. He's going to start putting some damage on the base turret, or he's going to roam over here and get ready to use his ult. It comes through, it connects, boom, there it is. And there's a double kill for Graves going over for the Nautilus and the Poppy. That's a triple kill for the Volley Bear. And now that's a quadra kill. Is he going to get the Penta? He's going for it. He's not able to lock up the Penta, but a quadra kill for Graves. Camille finds herself still able to get away from that Vex. She will fall. Vex, only one left to defend.
Thresh is working.
Camille still has that Herald. I'd like to see her utilize that to get a little pressure going, maybe distract a little bit to help him lock something up, but we'll see what happens here.
Vex has an ulti.
There it is, and Poppy's going to fall early. The Misfortune ult comes through, gets interrupted, and Thresh, barely alive, he will fall. That's going to be the first kill going over to Volley Bear. Good job. But they will fall one after another. Vex here, just barely locking up a kill, and it is a 5-for-2 trade. And a fight breaking out. There's the Vex jumping in on the Aphelios, taking some damage. Aphelios falls, 1,000 gold going over to Poppy there. Nice. Now Thresh getting himself caught out. That, I tell you what, talk about throwing if they have to. Good flash comes out of Galio to make sure that doesn't connect from the Vex. He will get away, but that is exactly what Team No Name needed to get back in there.
Reach that point because
not at all.
because they're getting caught inside their own jungle right now.
Oh, hook comes through on the Nautilus. Everybody's diving through, and he will fall. The bottom turret's going to fall as well. Lotus is going on to this bottom inhib. More damage coming through. Volley Bear tries to turn it around. Nothing going to connect, and that's going to be Misfortune taken out. Volley Bear trying to answer back. Galio coming in. The knockup comes through, and it will be Lotus who takes out Volley Bear, who takes out Poppy. Vex is the only thing left alive. She's trying to make something happen, but it is going to be Lotus that wraps up the game.
Vex is trying her hardest, but I don't think that she has enough juice to pull it through. And yes, Lotus takes the all-important victory. This is really interesting from Stay Safe. Really interesting. Can't wait to go into the Rift to see how they play this draft. Certainly, they want to play through Riven. They will give attention to the top side 100%, but as Soviet Union will as well. They want to give attention to this Fiora.
And I think on the side of Stay Safe, you've got Ezreal, Yuumi. That's a great mobile lane.
Ooh, okay.
This Riven aggressive. I love to see it. This is what you want to see.
From a Riven player, definitely. And this is a statement. Yeah, it's like, you see me now winning the trades alone. Imagine you.
Oh, she's chasing. She's going for the dive. First blood could be coming here. That is first blood going over to Riven. Will she survive?
Yes, she will.
Yes, Riven is going to make it out A-okay. First blood going over to the side of Stay Safe.
She's taking the recall, and she doesn't even need to use her teleport to go to the lane, but she's looking at that.
Just like you called out, the Rakan out on the roam, able to help that Zed get a kill on cast, and teleport comes through. Riven going in. Zed taking some damage. He has to flash just to get away. A turret shot return.
Lane, he will be out rotated.
And now you got yourself in a position where that Ezreal is just able to go ahead and farm out. Oh, that's going to be Viego falling early. Caston's going to fall back. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Kane trying to get some damage on the Rakan. He finds himself in a 2v1. They're going to fight. The knockup comes through, and Kane is very likely going to fall here. Double kill going over to the Zed. I mean, if there's been a fight anywhere on the map with multiple players, Rakan's involved. Knockup comes through. He is able to connect. Yuumi ultimate drops down. They're fighting in the Herald pit. It will be Riven that falls. And it's going to be another fight chasing down. Kane going to get blown up here, and Yuumi very likely going to fall as well without anybody to attach to. That will be 3 kills. And they started up the Bear, and Fiora going on the backside now, trying to keep him distracted. The Ziggs ultimate going to come down. Nobody's died yet. Ezreal finds himself in a bad way, but it's going to be Viego going golden. Fiora tries to lend some support, and it will be Viego and Rakan that both fall there. Now, 3 members of the side of Soviet Union taken out. That's 4, that's 5, and it will be a 5-for-1 trade with
this game along with Yuumi.
Well, we'll see if it happens. It looks like another fight going to be breaking out here soon as no objectives are left up. Caston going in for it, and he does put a lot of damage on Zed. Zed's able to stay alive. Caston goes golden. Not able to connect on anything. Riven now going in. Gets caught out. 4 members versus 1. Riven in a bad position and is going to fall, but Viego will fall as well. And so does Ziggs. Caston on a rampage. Managed to stay alive. It's a triple kill for Caston, doing exactly what you said he would do.
Can't dive them here. Look at the damage. Look.
Yep, there it goes. Ooh, There goes Fiora.
Oh my god.
That's an ace. Rakan coming up. Not much he can do here. And that's going to be GG as Stay Safe get the win over Soviet Union.
This team needs tries to team fight or to pick one of the two. The other team, I mean, I feel that the one team that's going to engage better or dodge better is going to win.
Zach up 4 CS, not too much there. 20 on Cassiopeia. We got a fight coming down. That is going to be first blood with the Zenith. That's going to be some damage coming on to Braum. The ult is used from Cassiopeia. Suppression goes down onto Leona, still alive. It's going to be a trade back onto the side of Gangspanks as they will lose Rammus and Leona. That's Malzahar.
Oh no.
Rammus looking to go in. The stun comes down from the Leona ult. Braum taking some damage. Teleport coming in from Silas. The ult comes through from Misfortune. Zaya will manage to lock up down Leona. Now, it's going to be Rammus trying to run away, but it will be Zach that locks up that kill. Great Cassiopeia ult. Misfortune will fall. She's taking some damage, but it doesn't matter. They're able to get the Malphite, and that is a 4-for-0 trade, as it will be Malzahar, the only one. Ooh, Cassiopeia gets that.
Holy moly. What a game.
Misfortune. Malzahar trying to stay alive. He is just getting melted down, and that's going to be an ace. It will be all of the members from the side of Gangspanks falling here, and strike 3 very likely going to wrap up the game.
It's a Zana Draven bot lane versus an Amumu MF, which came strong into the meta some patches ago. Let's see how it works out for the Ruin team.
Oh, and Rek'Sai coming in aggressively, and he might be able to get first blood here. That is Rek'Sai getting first blood onto the Zen Zhao as he will fall in his own jungle. Plate stacked up for himself at 7 minutes in. Uh-oh. LeBlanc finds herself in a little bit of a position here. You got a Mumu to join the fight, but here comes Draven. Deathworthy going in. Looks like LeBlanc is going to fall there. This could be bad news for Mumu. And uh-oh, it's going to happen again. There goes the Misfortune, although she is able to lock up a kill onto the Draven.
Carry.
And here comes Darius, not afraid at all, going in heavily. The ult comes down from Camille, trying to put some damage down. The flash comes out, nice little spin there, and that's going to be Darius turning it around. He is huge. There comes the Rek'Sai finally dying down to the side of Amumu, but Amumu and Misfortune will both fall. They know what's going on. They're trying to talk to each other. Darius going to get engaged on here. Amumu in the area. Zen Zhao in the area. It's a 3v1. Is he big enough to make it happen? No, he's very likely going to fall here. Oh! I thought for a second he was going to do it, and I got scared. But he will fall there.
And he's the right one.
Mumu follows the engage up. The ult comes through. They're trying to make something happen. The Jhin ult comes through, and it will be a Mumu that falls there. They're going for the dive. Camille going to fall here next. This could be the ace if they're able to get a hold of it here. There goes the LeBlanc and Ruin Jungle. That's the ace. This is Stay Safe versus Hive G, and look at Hive G going for an early top lane invade here.
Let's see if they can pull it off. They're moving into the Stay Safe's blue area. They know.
Okay, we've got an engage here coming through. Exhaust comes down, Rek'Sai following over, finds himself a little isolated here. Teleport coming down, first blood going to go over to Draven as Aphelios is going to fall. Now we've got the rest of the Hive G team trying to get out of there. They're being pursued, Stay Safe. Beautiful flay coming out from the Thresh. Yuumi tries to lock it in, nothing going to connect, and it's just going to be one kill going over to Draven.
They are not afraid at all to pull the trigger.
Thresh hook comes through, the flay going to land. That's some damage coming on to the Draven. He's trying to follow up. He might be able to get this. Who's it going to be? Okay, that goes down, and Draven is able to lock up the kill. Now he's following through. He's low, but Thresh is not able to lock it up yet. Ooh, Thresh does manage to get the kill. Yuumi fighting in a big wave. Who's going to manage it here? All right, Yuumi just manages to get out of there. Uh-oh. There comes the Lantern, and that's Yuumi dead. Lee Sin able to follow it up, and that's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in the bot lane.
Really bad time in this game.
More fights
see.
going on. We've got the Thresh trying to engage. Everybody's here. We've got a fight breaking out, and it's going to be Tom Kinch that locks down the Rek'Sai. However, it will be Tom and Anivia that find themselves in a rough position now that Draven has showed up. The ult comes through for Yuumi. They dive over. They get the kill on Anivia. Tom Kinch a little too tanky to lock down, though, and he's going to manage to be the only one that actually ultimately survives that whole scuffle. Pushed off a Baron. They haven't backed yet to match the Yone. Nobody's gone to Dragon. They're riddled with indecision.
Exactly. They're split between two decisions. Lee Sin hits the Q onto the Baron. They don't think he's going to go in. They're trying to steal.
That is Draven able to lock up the Baron, though. Teleport comes through. Yone in the area. He's going to go ahead and get onto him, and that's going to be the side of Stay Safe, getting a kill. That's 2 kills onto the Yone. He's feeling big, large, and in charge. They're chasing down the Tom Kinch. Can't do anything against 4 members of this Stay Safe team, and he will fall as well. Triple kill over to Yone. Now, you've got Anivia falling over to the Draven, and that's a 4-member wipe on the side of Hive G, as Stay Safe is just going to march on here.
I think this is game, Charles.
This is very likely going to be game. They've got the Baron buff on. You've only got Thresh up for another, 15 seconds or so before Lee Sin joins the fight. 2 inhibs down now, and they're just going to go ahead and go for the win.
It's exactly what we were discussing before. Indecision can cost you games. Indecision can cost you your Nexus. Stay Safe is the champion.
They were able to just go ahead and commit to the game, get the win, and that's going to be a victory going over for Stay Safe. They will be the champions of this tournament, brought to you by RiftQ.